It's a treat. Like we mentioned earlier, we are diving into the world of theater with a fresh and unique twist on a classic tale. You've probably heard of the Three Musketeers, the legendary story of courage, loyalty, and adventure, but it's coming to life in a way you've probably never seen before.
That's right. Bradley University's theater program has taken this iconic story and reimagined it in a way that blends tradition with youthful energy, passion, and a little bit of fun, right? And pretty soon we'll get a glimpse of it ourselves. But first, the man behind this daring new interpretation, Dan Matissa, joins us now. Hey, Dan, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. So first off, tell us about how long have you been directing?
I've been directing at Bradley since 2017. I was hired there as assistant professor in the theater department since then. But I've been directing and acting since, before any of my students were born, since the mid-90s.
Okay, nice.
Now, you said this will be reimagined. Reimagined in what way compared to the original?
Well, the original novel from the 1800s by Alexandre Dumas takes place in 1625. This adaptation is a very, very modern adaptation. Still takes place in the 1600s, but it's by Ken Ludwig. Theater fans may know Ken Ludwig because he wrote some very famous plays and musicals like Crazy for You and Lend Me a Tenor. And this is a very fun, modern, funny, romantic adaptation of a classic, and the students and I have been just having so much fun with it. We've been rehearsing since the semester began, and we open this Thursday.
Nice. And speaking of all that fun, I mean, what kind of went into the preparations, combining the fun with the acting, with the live action, the fighting?
Yeah.
So much. Yeah, you mentioned the fighting. So much of rehearsal time. This was kind of like doing a musical because so much of rehearsal time went towards fight choreography.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful Bradley alum named Justin Verstraete, who lives locally here in Peoria. He did all of our fight choreography. So hours and hours went into choreographing all of the sword fights and kicks and stabs and bites and punches and oh yeah, and all kinds of things that go into this show. It's a very, very exciting show. And you know, we rehearse every night from 6 to 10. So for the students, it's kind of like being in a sport, you know, or being on speech team or band or anything like that. We have classes all day and then rehearsals every evening. So they're tired, but they're ready, and I am too. But they're ready to open, and we just can't wait for an audience to see this thing.
Now, our actors will be showing us a little fight scene. What will we get to see today?
Okay, yeah. So you're going to see Act 1, Scene 5. D'Artagnan, our young hero, is met in the streets by a young woman named Constance, and a couple of the bad guys are after her. You know, the rest kind of explains itself, I guess.
Alrighty, and before we get a glimpse here, how can people see this show this weekend?
Yes, go to bradley.edu/theater, and it's theater with an R-E at the end, and then click What's on Stage, and that's where you can go to get tickets. We open the 7th and we close on the 17th. Performances are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, both weeks.
Well, Dan, it is clear that a lot of passion and high energy went into this, so it's time for the action, guys.
Woohoo! Let's see it. Here we go.
Help me, sir, please. 2 men are after me.
Stay behind me.
You there, stand aside.
What do you want?
I want to speak with the young lady.
But the young lady doesn't want to speak with you.
Monsieur, if I was you, I wouldn't meddle in this.
And if I were you, I wouldn't tell me what to do.
Look out, here comes the other one.
You!
Oh my God, it's the puppy. I should have killed you yesterday.
You're going to wish you had. Now give me the letter.
Come and get it.
Let her go.
I'm going to kill you for this.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Why were they after you?
They want to kill me because I serve the queen.
The queen?
Yes, I must go to her at once. I carry a letter for her. She must see. She'll be sick with worry.
What's your name?
Constance. Constance Bonesia. What's yours?
D'Artagnan.
Thank you. D'Artagnan, I am in your debt.
It was nothing.
I must go now.
Will you be safe?
I haven't far to go.
And this letter that you carry for the queen, is it valuable?
It is to her. It's from the one she loves.
Then it's dangerous.
All matters of the heart are dangerous because hearts can break. I have to go.
Wait, will I see you again? I must, please.
Tonight at 1 o'clock behind the Luxembourg.
Nice, nice, nice. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Now, what you just witnessed was a fantastic little snippet of what they're going to show us from Gabriel, Jasmine, Vicente, and William. Take a bow. You deserve it, guys.
Yes,
Nice.
indeed. That was pretty amazing. Now, I do have to ask, how long did it take for you guys to get that kind of fighting choreo down?
I'd say probably a month. For that fight, to get that well, probably a month.
Yeah, and we touch it up every now and then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm right-handed. I had to learn to fight left-handed since our main guy is a lefty.
So what was that process like for you?
I mean, I can write with this one, can't with this one, but it's chicken scratches and no chicken scratches.
Well, there you go. So what would you say is you guys' favorite part of the character you play in addition to the overall show?
I think my favorite part is that as Revenge gets more and more injured, he just gets crazier and crazier until the end of the show he's a bumbling mess.
Okay, is that close to your personality, would you say?
I like to
I hear the
think
director
not.
cracking up.
I think I'm pretty down there.
Nice, nice. Well, come over here, Dan. I do have a question for you.
Sure,
After
yeah.
seeing just the snippet here and how they performed, how do you feel that the overall performance is going to go?
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. There's so much romance in it, and there's so much humor in it, and you know that this is one small fight in the
Yeah.
show, and there's some big ones. There's about 8 or 9 fights, and it's really great for the whole family. This is just a fun night out at the theater. I hope everybody has a lot of fun. I hope everybody comes out.
That's right.
amazing.
And speaking of romance, I know we're running out of time, but Gabriel and Jasmine, did you guys know each other before, or did you just have to learn to like each other?
Yeah, no, we took a class together?
We took maybe like one class together. We
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
knew each other, but definitely like having to grow that kind of relationship in order to be love interests together was interesting.
Well, you know each other now. It's
Yeah.
safe to say.
Interesting.
One more time for our audience who wants to see the entire production. When can they come out and check you guys out?
We open this Thursday, November 7th, and we run through November 17th. Performances are Thursday, Friday, Saturday evenings, and Sunday matinees at 2.
Well, Dan, Gabriel, Jasmine, William, Vicente, thank you so much for coming out and giving
Yes,
us a
thank
preview. We
you.
appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
All right, and the theatrics will continue. Stick with us. We'll have more coming up after the break.